My brother! He has like a really thick Michigan accent. Like, you know, like says big, stuff like that. Really, really, really nasally. I can't really describe my brother's voice too well. He definitely sounds like a furry, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but if you heard him speak, you'd probably be like, yeah, this guy is probably a furry that plays VR chat. Like that kind of voice. This guy, like if he walked into a random lobby in VR chat, he'd be like the furry off in the distance, like probably saying some stuff about how his phantom sense is gonna be triggered, his phantom pain. Please don't walk close to me. I have phantom pain. I wouldn't say he sounds like a Redditor, but like he definitely sounds kind of nerdy. But I sound nerdy too. Like he sounds like a nerdy guy. I sound like a nerdy girl. If he was in VR chat, he wouldn't talk at all. Are you saying my brother would be a VR chat mute? Okay. Now, okay, only I'm allowed to say that stuff that mean about my brother, okay? Okay? Wait, you're a girl? A sexy mute that is great at dancing. I don't know if my brother would be great at let's just that's all. That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there about my brother. I'll just say if I was a furry, I would have a way cooler persona than him. Like and I don't mean that in like a mean-spirited way, of course, but just as mean as you can be to your own sibling, if that makes sense. I think I've seen your brother on Murder Crumpet's stream. Oh no. It is kind of strange that there is a chance that could have happened at some point and I would have been none the wiser to it. I would have not known. I am a furry, it's true. I have a persona, it's a pink cat. Are you trying to gatekeep your brother? Whoa, why do you guys want to know so much about my brother, huh? Huh? Listen. You don't need to worry about that. What if it turned out my brother is like Bill Gates or something? What if it turned out my brother is like Mark Zuckerberg? Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty furry. Aito was my brother from a different mother. Not blood related. I'm trying to play 2K after work with your brother in VR chat with a persona and stop gatekeeping. The thing is, I don't think my brother would be too down to play NBA 2K. I don't think he's really that much into sports. He does like to run though. He's really into bowling and marathon running. That's the level of sports that he's into. Does your brother have cat ears IRL? Yeah, but they're way smaller than mine and not as cute. Really mangy. Yeah, bowling is pretty cool, yeah. I'm not good at it at all. But it is cool. I respect the technique and the skill that goes into it. Is he a fanboy? I don't know that much about my brother. Listen, I have a familial respect for my brother. I appreciate him from a family standpoint, but like I care about what he does in his life to the extent that he is in my family, and I care about family members in that kind of way, but I do not want to know about any of that. Yeah, my brother... He doesn't play Dark Souls 2, no. As an older sister, I wouldn't want to know. Yeah, as a younger sister, I'm okay with being in the dark about certain aspects of my sibling's life. Being a younger sister is strange. I'm the youngest kid in my family. Do I seem like I would be that? Do I give off youngest kid energy? You only care about your brother Abel? It's true. Yeah. Didn't you hide in his closet for like way too long once? Well, yeah, but I didn't intend to. Yes? Either youngest or middle? Wait, what? Is that a bad thing? Like, do I seem like, youngest siblings are probably like the most assholey, right? They're probably the most rascally, the most annoying. I'm pretty annoying. I'm pretty rascally. Yeah. I accidentally found my brother's Tumblr fetish blog one time. God, I'm so sorry. I've had similar experiences. I've stumbled upon my brother's stuff without meaning to. I did hide in his closet one time to come out and scare him. And the thing is, listen, I was going to go in there. I was waiting for him to come back from class. Because my brother, he's like 10 years older than me. And at the time, he was in college, I think. And I think I would have been like middle school or something. Or like maybe 6th grade. But I was like, oh man, like I have the greatest idea. I'm gonna hide in his closet, wait for him to come back from class, and just pop out like, scare the fuck out of him. Be done. You know, it's just like it's a sibling's duty to do annoying prank like stuff like that to their siblings. I just had to do it. And I get in there, I'm waiting, I hear him come back, and I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity. Like as soon as he comes into the room, I'm thinking like, okay, I'll give it like a minute or two and then I'll pop out, scare the fuck out of him. He's gonna be so mad. Then I'm gonna get out of there and go about the rest of my day. But he turned off the lights, turned on his stereo, and started listening to like Tiesto techno music. Like literally like a Tiesto CD that he had. And I was like, oh no, like when do I come out now? Like now I don't know, like, oh fuck, like what do I do, bro? Like I was just like in there biding my time, thinking like if I come out now, is that gonna like ruin my prank? Like do I wait? And I'm also like, oh fuck, like now I've done it. This is really awkward. What the fuck do I do? And I can like see through a crack in the closet. And he picks up this like disco ball. It's like a multicolored like disco ball light thing that we got from the mall. And he's just like dancing around in his room with it while listening to the techno music. And I felt like if I came out at that moment, I would feel too bad. Like I was not meant to see this. Like he was just dancing around with his disco ball. And I felt like this, like, for the first time in my life, this, like, self-awareness and guilt setting in, like, oh my god, like, if I was dancing around in my room with my disco ball, and my sibling was hiding in the closet watching me, I'd be fucking mortified, and I was like, I got, like, secondhand mortification from that, too, because I was just sitting there like, holy fuck, what the fuck am I doing? I gotta get out of here. I feel bad, because I'm, like... impeding on is like an embarrassing, like, I don't know, your brother sounds like a cool guy. Yeah, he is a cool guy. Yeah, it was too heavy for my conscience. And then I waited for him, like, for the song to end, and then I came out and I was like, ah! But it was really, my heart wasn't in it. I barely scared him, and he was so mad, and honestly I was like, yeah, you have a right to be mad. I'm sorry, bro. I'm never doing this shit again. And I left, and I felt so bad. We were both traumatized. He just wanted, bro. Like, I don't blame him. Like, if I was in college, I want to come home and start dancing around with my disco ball too. Thank God that was all he was doing. He was so pissed, and understandably so. Although, like, I think either, like, maybe a couple times after this, but a lot of the times before this, sometimes I would go into my brother's closet when he wasn't home. I don't even know why the fuck I did this. And I would put on my, like, my Walkman CD player and listen to, like, video game soundtracks that I had on CD. Because we went to this, like, the CD store that had like video games like Final Fantasy soundtracks and shit that you can just buy. Like you can buy like there's like usually like 4 discs, and I had like disc 1 and 2 of Final Fantasy X, and I'll just sit in my brother's closet like listening to the soundtrack to this game, just like zoning out. And I have no idea why I did that. I would sit in there for hours, just like pretending I was playing the game while listening to the soundtrack, like from start to finish. Did you dance with the disco ball too? I wanted to. But I think shortly after that incident, I stopped hiding in my brother's closet. I don't know why, like, why didn't I just use my own closet? I had my own perfectly fine, acceptable closet. I think part of it was just like I was a little shit. I was a little piece of shit. I just thought it was funny to hide in my brother's closet. Cause like I knew it made him mad, and it was like the combination of like just having weird kid brain, but like kind of just being up to no good. Why closets? Cause they're nice and dark and small and comfortable. Like you can just like sit in there and just like zone out. You feel safe. I was a little stinker. I smelled like shit. I smell like shit all the time. And full of curses and ghosts? What kind of closets do you guys got? I think you guys gotta check your closets or something. Younger siblings do that stuff. I say this as the youngest. Thank you. Thank you. Now I feel less crazy. I know, it's just what you do. You gotta, it's your solemn sworn duty to torment the older siblings. Michi left, you scared her off. I know. I have a gay ghost in my closet? You too, bro? You too? We just let our gay ghost stay here. Do you have the opposite of claustrophobia? Like you like confined spaces? Yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, I'm literally a cat. I don't know, I just like being swaddled in the dark. It's nice. My little sister hides under my bed and yells at me, and then she runs around and tries to steal my phone. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I feel... I'm just thinking back about like all the times I was so fucking annoying to my brother, and I feel like the weight of that cascading down on my spirit. I'm so sorry. It'll be over soon. I did a lot of weird shit in closets when I was a kid. Like that one time where I broke like a clothes hanger, and I pretended it was one of those long French cigarette holder things, and I pretended I was Corilla DeVille, just smoking it. I looked cool as fuck doing it too. And my brother, he walked in on me and he caught me, and I was like, yo, don't tell mom I was pretending to smoke a cool French cigarette thing. Please don't tell. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna tell. And he told. And I got in trouble. I got in huge trouble with my mom after that. But you know what? I just call it even. We both tormented each other a lot. I'd say we tormented each other pretty equally. Although I'm still kind of butthurt about one of my brother's last torments to me. When I was like 18 or 19, this is before, like just before I moved out of my parents' house, my brother blew up the upstairs toilet. Like I don't know what he did. I don't know if he tried to flush something he shouldn't have, or if he just shit really big. But it broke the plumbing, and it flooded the bathroom and flooded like the entire like upstairs, and it came through the ceiling of the downstairs all over the living room and the kitchen, and ruined the carpet, ruined the flooring, and he fucking blamed it on me, even though I wasn't even home when it happened. But for some reason, even though I had a clear alibi, like I wasn't fucking home, my parents believed him over me. And they were so pissed at me. They were like, oh my god, we have to spend so much money to repair all this stuff and get new carpet and get new flooring in the kitchen, and it's gonna take weeks and weeks. That motherfucker, he sold me out. Yeah, was that his final revenge for me hiding in his closet and scaring him a few times when I was like 11 years old? You know, maybe it's fair. Yeah. Bro, he blamed all that shit on me. I felt crazy because I was like, Mom, Dad, like you literally, like you knew I wasn't home. Like you guys knew I wasn't home. Why are you listening to him?